Hey viewers! Welcome to another game with a Casual Pro Gamer. And today, as you can see, we are coming at you in widescreen. So hopefully it looks okay. On my screen it looks very crappy, but that's because I don't have a widescreen screen. Yeah, it's not actually called a widescreen. So I have a normal screen, and hence all my videos are in, well, the normal proportions, which is something like 43 or something like that. I don't know. But I was wondering what it looked like. One of my viewers made a comment on it why I don't do the things in widescreen. Well, it's normally because I don't have a widescreen monitor. But I thought, well, let's see what it actually looks like, and yeah. Hopefully the quality is anywhere near good, and yeah, we'll have to see. So we have Lee Sin, Fiddlesticks and Talon joining up in a pre-made 3v3, and in pre-made you can pretty much play whatever you want, but still, yeah, well, if you're playing against solo queuers, that is. Still, there are several champions that are way better than others, and most of them have something like Lee Sin has, which is, well, the ability to jump over walls, or, well, what Mordekaiser and Singed have, the ability, well, the whole enemy team has something useful, the ability to stay alive. So as you can see, Singed is in bottom lane, and we are still in the middle, just doing nothing. Instead of just going for something, oh, finally we are doing something here. So we see a smite here, which might mean that Lee Sin is actually going for some jungle. And yeah, this is a 3v2 situation, but yeah, nothing happens. So everyone is still level 1, so not a whole big deal. 3v3 fight now with I can't really see who it is. Fiddlestick is going down really quickly. Has to back off, but they do get the first kill, and oh wow, Talon actually escaping there. Wow, all three of them are under 70 health. So that was so lucky. And especially with Fiddlesticks dropping that quickly. It was a 2v3 right from the start. And they still managed to survive and get a kill. So that's pretty amazing. Pretty lucky also. But because, well, you really cannot plan these kind of things. You cannot plan going with your whole team under like 70 health or 60 health or whatever it was, and yeah, all staying alive. So anyway, it's a good job that they did get a kill. They got a lot of gold from that, because, well, first blood is a lot of gold, and the enemy isn't doing a great job on minion kills anyway, so they're not missing out too much, but they are a little bit behind at the moment in matters of gold, and I still wish that there was a column here that said how much gold they actually were making. So Lee Sin indeed going for the jungle, which means that the longer the game goes, the more of an advantage they will have, and especially if Talon can hold the lane and farm against two of his opponents. So Lee Sin is just standing around once more. It is really so important on this 3v3 map that you keep moving, you keep doing things, and yeah, also to keep warding the middle in the beginning and the middle and dragon in later stages of the game. And yeah, continuing to jungle here, which is a good thing because it gives a lot of experience to your team, well, to you in this case. And although you may not have the same amount of experience as someone in a lane. I'm not sure how much the difference is, and yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a difference because, well, you can only kill so many minions. And he really cannot kill a lot of minions. He can kill these camps, so this one and the one on the opponent's side, and then this one, well, these four basically. And eventually he will be able to kill the red buff as well. But because he didn't have smite up, he couldn't kill it. Because he used that on his first minion camp. Now of course he can take out red. Red buff is a lot easier here than it is on the 5v5 map. But it is harder to get someone to hit it. Well, for one hit really early game. But it is kind of a thing you might want to try, to just go for jungle and just have someone hit the red buff once, or the lizard. And then take red buff really early on, just like you would in a 5v5, and then just gank with it. So like level 1 or level 2, whatever you are by then. Unfortunately he already spent his Q for the damage and couldn't catch up for the kill. It's kind of a mistake, I guess, but it's not a major mistake in that it's going to affect the game too much. It would have resulted in a kill, I think, because he had his E up, which does 95 damage plus the 30, and then, yeah, some more. So it's about 130 damage, and I don't think that the enemy did have 130 life left. So they do get a nice gank off here, 3v1, which is exactly the way you want it. And using another smite on an insignificant creature. I would definitely want that for the red buff here. But it's okay. So just remember that they are on Skype together, so they should be able to do some nice things here. To get some nice coordinated ganks and things like that. I have no idea why this guy just kept hitting it after he saw that he was spotted. And he does get out of there. That's amazing. Come on. Yes, they do get a kill, but that should have been 2 kills. I mean, I have no idea how that guy got out of that. But it's the same as in the beginning. In the beginning they got lucky, and now the Tryndamere got lucky. And eventually it will turn around if they just get that little bit more damage on them. And they will get the kills instead of the enemy just running away. So Mordekaiser hasn't been in any of the fights yet. He has just been farming, and yeah, I wonder how well he's done. He's at 32 with Lee Sin at 19. Which is a big difference. I mean, they are all 20 or under, and these guys, well, 32, 30 and 13. Means that 2 of them are farming up really nicely. But since the kills are 3v0, I guess it's kind of equal in gold. So they are going into a 2v2 lane here. Yeah, so giving up the jungling apparently. Although I don't know why exactly. Because there's not a whole lot he can do here. Except wait for the minion wave, but Talon can pretty much take care of the minion wave. At least from what I've seen in my Talon game, well, the previous Talon game I cast. Yeah, this guy going for his ultimate, but now probably dying. There we go. And yeah, now they do get 2 kills because, well, they the lane was completely pushed and there was no way they were going to run in to the turrets. And Fiddlesticks is just running around here, picking up the red buff apparently. Don't know why. He really is the one on the team that doesn't need red buff. But it's okay. I mean, if you're on Skype together, then you apparently decided together that you were going to give the red buff to Fiddlesticks. And yeah, even though I have no idea why, there's probably a reason for it. So Dragon hasn't been guarded at all during this this game, and it is a very significant prize. I mean, it gives you, I think, 290 gold per person plus 25 gold for the one who kills it. So that's about 900 gold. And 900 gold is, well, about 3 kills. That means that if the enemy takes it, it can go up to virtually 5-3. It doesn't exactly work like that, but mostly it does. And they do get to take out Dragon now without any interference from the opponents. Oh, there they come. But with Smite up, he should have no problem. Oh, kick them. Yeah, nice one. Fiddlesticks getting the job done there with the ultimate from Lee Sin, and he's actually going to get out of that. And yeah, well, this guy is dead now because, well, he already used his ultimate, but didn't use it to run away. He used it to run away first, and then came back in after it was halfway done. Not a good thing to have. And nice play here by Lee Sin. This was definitely more due to his skill than due to luck. And as I said, they did pick up Dragon. Don't know why they planted the ward there, but it's okay. It's okay. So they do need to ward the middle, and it's probably a good thing for this guy to just pick up the red buff. Okay, red is already gone. So they probably will need to kill someone to get the red buff. And Talon still seems, to me, that it seems that he's just too strong for now. So he will be debuffed a little, or well, nerfed. And hopefully not too much, because he looks like a really fun champion, and hopefully he will stay that way. So using everything on that guy to just kill him, and eventually, well, you can kill Mordekaiser, of course. It just takes a long time because of his shield. So anyway, doing a good job there. I think there was a 2, yeah, there was a 2 for 3 trade, and that is good. I mean, with one you cannot really, so if you're alone on your team, the only survivor of the team fight, then you cannot really push. So I can see why he just went for some extra gold from the jungle here instead of pushing the turret. Because, well, if someone just gets back up, like in this case the Singed, there's no way you can do anything, because you're half health and they are full health. And the better way to do it is to just pick up some more gold. First push the lane into the turret, of course, you always want to do that. Then grab some more gold from the jungle, and then go home to heal and spend your gold. So going for some really nice early game items with the Doran's Blades. Also the Madras Razors, really nice for jungling. And of course we have the Phage for some extra health and damage. But also for the slow, I guess, because I don't think he has a slow. Oh yeah, he does. Never mind. So he already had a slow, but now he has 2. And no, don't follow the lane. Come on, go for the gank. Now you need to just group up and kill one. Doesn't matter who. Although, well, the Tryndamere is the only one with real escape abilities. So I guess that's the one you don't want to go for. The other ones are all fine. Running into the ambush of the opponents here, and yeah, trying to get away with one of his skills, using his ultimate there on the Tryndamere. Instead of throwing him back into turret fire, he actually threw him in his escape path and couldn't get out from there. That's a shame. But yeah, well, sometimes you just cannot escape and you just have to do as much damage as you possibly can. And drawing out the ultimate from Tryndamere here, that might be significant if they get to fight in the next minute or so. But for now they lost 1 turret and the enemy still has all the turrets up. So no wards on the map. I'm not sure what the enemy is doing wards wise. The enemy does have a vision ward for probably the middle or dragon. And there are no wards in the inventory except for what is now the Rigger's Lantern. And let's hope he just keeps up with the warding of that. Yeah, it's really important to keep the wards on the map. Because, as I said, dragon is a really significant thing to keep warding. Because it gives you so much gold, it gives you a lot of experience if you kill it. And yeah, mainly the gold of it makes that you can actually use it for a comeback. And yeah, they did have a ward there. So yeah, this is going to be 2 easy kills. And indeed, because they got to fight within the like 1.5 minute it takes to recharge the ultimate on Tryndamere, it was actually significant that they did the damage here. So I forgot his name, Talon. Talon did the damage here required to trigger the ultimate from Tryndamere. And by doing so, actually made it possible to get that kill at this point. So, get the ace here. Don't run so far, dude. Oh, he's going back. Okay. So, going for some more jungle, I'm guessing. Yeah, red buff would be nice, but there's no red buff. Rigger's Lantern wards in the middle. And going for the bottom lane. That's cool. So using the flexibility, or the not really flexibility, the movement, well, abilities from his character to just move around the map and get to the minion camps faster, get into lanes faster, and that's exactly what is needed if you want to optimize your jungle strategies and things like that, optimize the amount of gold you're going to get, and yeah, also the point not to stand around doing nothing on the summoner platform. Anyway, his teammates are just backing off a little, placing a ward in the stripe bush here. And eventually they will get one of them. Yeah, they are supposed to get some easy kills here, but yeah, the enemy was pretty strong because they kept in the damage range of Tryndamere, but still they get a 3-for-1, which is very good. which is definitely worth it. But by now, with 15 to 5, there's no way they can come back. Even though the minion kills are probably, yeah, they're still in the advantage of the enemy team. Which means that, well, the gold is still not too far apart between the minions and the kills. It is quite far apart by now, but it's mainly the dragons. I mean, the dragons have given them something like 900 gold each, and that's a huge deal. So by now, because, well, 10 kills, well, with 0.5 in there, 1.5, it's about 150 gold per kill, I guess. So that's 1500 gold right here. And the minion kills really don't make up for that. I mean, the difference in minion kills is like 20, well, 40 maybe. No. Yeah, it's about 40. I don't know, something like that. So, a little too late once again on the on getting the red buff, but they might just be able to kill Mordekaiser here and just get it that way. That was because, well, again, no ward in mid, no ward with the dragon. It's really important to keep them warded. And Mordekaiser, yeah, he should be dead here. So, with one of them following Mordekaiser and the others just getting the other two, it should be enough. And yeah, let's just follow this. This guy should be dead, but yeah, already used his ultimate and couldn't get out, so he got a kill and got killed. But now with 1.6, he actually gave 300 golds instead of the, I don't know, 50 that he would normally give. Something like that. I still need to look that up. It's really stupid, but I really don't care. But every time I get into one of these commentaries, I want to know the number, and I do care. So getting the turret here should be easy. Getting the dragon should be easy as well, with no enemies on the map. And yeah, he was taking turret fire, so it's a little bit over-exaggerated to or well, of an overreaction, I guess, to use your flash immediately. But he definitely needed to be careful there. Yeah, he could have used his ward too. If you place a ward over the wall and then just use your safeguard to get to it, you can easily get out that way instead of using your flash. Flash is really important, really expensive to charge up because it has a 255 second cooldown, and Iron Will only has a 7-second cooldown. So you can see that the difference between using your summoner abilities and using your normal abilities should always go to, yeah, you should always go for the normal abilities if you possibly can. And with the ward up from Wriggle's Lantern, he could have easily done it in another way. Especially since there was no real pressure. He was still full health. He had only Singed in his neighborhood, and yeah, he could have flashed out at any time. So if his other escape mechanism didn't work, he could just get out with his flash. So anyway, we'll see soon enough if it's significant that he used his flash for well, non-critical purpose. But so far the enemy hasn't shown any aggression at all. So they're just, yeah, they're just staying behind their minions and just doing nothing basically. I mean, where are they at this moment? And why isn't he just taking out this crap? And that was what he was looking for, of course. And some nice... Yeah, the minions just freaking out there because they couldn't get back to their initial positions. Oh wow, actually catching someone in the bushes here. And there there was someone here as well trying to help out the Mordekaiser, and didn't actually work out for him because he died. But then Talon dies to the Tryndamere, and eventually they do get a 2-for-1, but yeah. It's not about the champion kills at this point, it's about just finishing it off, and there we go. Should just kill this dude and be done with it. Yeah, not even not even killing him, just letting him escape. But with the current death timers, it would have been significant to kill him, because he would have been out of the game for like 60 seconds, and that's a huge amount of time on this map. Also, it is just because people don't play this map at all that that they haven't done anything about things like death timers and well, the amount of gold you can get and some of the items, and because some of the items are ridiculous on this map, either in positive or negative meaning. Some of the items are just freaking expensive here, and others are just way too cheap to well, they are really good here because you can use them really early game, and since you can gank a whole lot, having strong items like the Dorn's items, so Dorn's blade and such, they are really strong on this map. Because it's all about the early game, and if you get an advantage in the early game, then you can easily get into the late game with an advantage. I mean, it's 20-7 now, it was 15-5, so they're still way ahead. And they are going to get another dragon here, I'm assuming. Yeah, there's no way they can stop them. His smite is up, so yeah, they're not going to steal dragon anytime soon. And his teammates are waiting for him to need their help. But if one of the opponents runs into this dragon pit, then they are kinda dead. So I think he just used his flash, yeah, but he completely missed the flash or something. Oh, he didn't. He maybe wanted to use his smite. But anyway, we see a surrender and some GGs going out. It was well played. It could have been a little bit more aggressive towards the turrets, but it was well played. It's nice team play. Some weird choices in giving the red buff to Fiddlesticks and not going for red buff in the beginning anyway. I mean, you can go for red buff just like you can in a 5v5 really early on, well, as your first target basically. And since you don't need the mana as Lee Sin, why not? I mean, go for it. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. GG.